Hey, all you fabulous folks. Nicholas Snow, PromoHomo here. You know me from PromoHomo.TV, and right now I'm at the opening night of Cinema Diverse, happening through the end of September 2024. And every day there's all kinds of films happening here at the Palm Springs Cultural Center. You can find all the information you want at cinemadiverse.org. And there's Michael Carroll Green. Are you about to go up and start talking?
Just about.
Okay, so it's getting underway. Find out what to watch, cinemadiverse.org. PromoHomo.TV is all about empowering you, our communities, and our world. For their support of PromoHomo.TV, I wish to thank my sponsors, Willie's Modern Fare, 1501 Uptown Gastropub, and 849 Restaurant and Lounge. 3 restaurants, unlimited flavors. Shouting out to my media partners, Pink Media, amplifying PromoHomo.TV across the Twitterverse with their #ILoveGay campaign. GayDesertGuide.lgbt and KGay 1065 Palm Springs, available worldwide. Ask your smart speaker to play KGAY. Hey everybody, Nicholas Snow here, your favorite PromoHomo, and believe it or not, this is, I think, the 9th year in a row I have covered Cinema Diverse, the Palm Springs LGBTQ plus film festival, right here at the Palm Springs Cultural Center in Palm Springs, California. Now, usually I would be wearing a media badge, but this year I'm wearing a filmmaker badge because, guess what? I have a film in the festival. It's called Tinseltown's Queer, 30 years later, and it is a historic look back at my public access television show in the 1990s. It's on the 28th at 9:30 a.m. If you see this video in time. So right now I'm at opening night, and what I'll be doing is interviewing some filmmakers and creatives and sponsors and who knows. Someone lined up. Step right up. Can you tell we planned this? So for people that do not know you, introduce yourself.
Mel England, actor, writer, producer, but mainly an actor.
And Mel is here every year as well because he has lots of prolific creative friends. So you have a film in this year's festival.
I do. It's called The Wonderful Life. It's a Jeff London film. A lot of LGBT audiences know Jeff London. I made a film with him about 10 years ago called Best Day Ever. And then he did another, going back about 20 years, Arizona Sky, regarding Billy. And so Jeff's genre really is small town gays. So he makes films not about San Francisco, New York, LA, Chicago, whatever. They're always Best Day Ever was a small town in Arizona. This is in a small town in Utah. And what's really wild about his films is that it really captures the essence of what it's like when you're not sort of caught up in some of the things that we're caught up in, the more urban centers, class style, the really heartfelt, warm films. And so it's funny because 10 years ago when we made Best Day Ever, Nicholas, at that time, there weren't really platforms except for the Aristocals and the Wolf Videos, like the sort of the LGBT distributors on DVD. And in the 10 years since, we now have LGBTQ content on everything. And so on Hallmark. And so in a weird way, Jeff was making gay Hallmark movies before Hallmark. And that's not even a put down. They're really beautiful, lovely films, very sort of, in a weird way, family, but queer family oriented. I'll just say this film, A Wonderful Life, is a sort of a heartfelt reuniting of these two guys who were friends and they sort of reunite their friendship, and there's something more, and then he's taking care of his old mom, and then I play the sort of the homeless brother that returns, who has my own story, and all around Christmas time. And so it's a really lovely, emotional, sweet film, and I'm very proud of it.
Well, I'm sure that you should be. And one of the things I love about Mel is that you have quite the range. You're not typecast. You have a broad depth of character that you play.
Well, thank you. I try. I mean, I guess that's, at some point, when I was younger, it became very clear to me. I never felt like, oh, I had the looks or the thing. I just knew that I was going to have to be able to have range. And it's really served me because I feel like, I try. But that's our job. But I have a lot of fun. Actually, it's wild because right now I'm doing a show with Jason Caceres, the Jason Caceres everybody loves. He's playing my boyfriend, and so May December romance because he's a little younger than me. And it's so funny because I'm getting to play somebody closer to myself. So that's kind of I have a lot of fun when I just get to be me.
Well, I look forward to following all of that. And with Mel and I, we're going to enjoy the festival. You can too. I'll be back with more interviews, but go to cinemadiverse.org. Cinemadiverse.org. One more question before I let you go. You go to lots of film festivals. What do you think sets this particular festival apart, or is there anything?
You know what? Actually, that's a great question. I feel like this is a very unique. I mean, there are a lot of queer film festivals, I have to say, but what is so wonderful is Michael Green and the Palm Springs Cultural Center really have created a place for filmmakers of all stripes. People come from around the world, but it is so focused. I think really in the most wonderful sense, it's like he's curating people. And I just love that because there are people that, I don't know, every time I come to Cinema Diverse, it's a filmmaker that you're like, it's their first movie. And I mean, I guess that happens in other places, but maybe it's just being in Palm Springs. It's so gay friendly here. It feels really unique.
Well, very well stated. And Michael Green, the head of the Palm Springs Cultural Center, does curate activities all year long here. Go to psculturalcenter.org. I don't know if your ears were burning, Michael Green, but Michael Carroll Green. We were just talking about you and all the wonderful work that you do curating events here throughout the year. And I had asked Mel, what is it about Cinema Diverse that might be different from other queer film festivals? And he had some thoughts, but what are your thoughts?
I really try to, we have a limited amount of time to work. So I really try to winnow it down to the very best of the year. And I try to make sure that we always err in that way. So I always, if something's kind of iffy, it's probably not going to get in Cinema Diverse. I always try to give them the maximum, give the people that come to see the films the maximum enjoyment.
Well, I'm getting goosebumps at what you just said since I made it into the festival. I always thought it was because you've known me forever and that you like me, but then other people have assured me, no, that would not have been enough. But speaking of that, you give a lot of first-time filmmakers a chance.
Yes, we do. We do that as well. And a lot of filmmakers who make shorts, because I love shorts. We have over 100 shorts this year that we're screening. And we're screening 54 feature films. So it's a lot in basically 7.5 days.
Do you have a collection of short films that you've named Drop the Shorts?
Not this year, but that's a good name. I always try to really curate them so they go together.
Right. He'll have a group of like gay men's shorts that are very sexy, and then another group of shorts for women. And they're always short films are more provocative,
Yes,
almost all the time.
And everybody always goes to the ones I name hookups.
Right, exactly. I think, frankly, Drop the Shorts
That would really get a good audience.
Yeah, it would be great. Is there anything that you would like to add to the festival or the film lineup or your thoughts and feelings about the year?
Well, I really feel like, and I've said this to several folks, I think this is the best lineup we've had for Cinema Diverse since pre-COVID days. And it's the quality of the films are amazing. It's like everybody is finally past that event, and they're making movies again. Without that, we've had so many films about that period because it impressed all of us so much, um, and not in a good way. But now I feel like we're past it, and the films are coming in talking about life in general, and that there are things happening that they're trying to just share, and that's so important because film is so transformative that you need to see different stories and you need to see different characters. And we just have the best collection of that this year. I'm so happy with it.
Well, you were generous to give me a platform to do a 30-year anniversary screening of some of my work, and I accidentally made my documentary preparing for that event. I only screened parts of it there, but I sat on it for over a year. I did nothing with it. I was really just afraid to put it out there because I don't feel like it's the documentary that can be made from my archives, but it's a documentary. And so I'm just so surprised that it's actually getting into festivals.
But you have to remember, I mean, that is a real part of our history. And those things that you did, there weren't lots of people in the country doing that. There weren't a lot of people who were going out there as an out gay person saying that right up front and doing interviews with those people, those celebrities, those other people that you talk to. I mean, there weren't many people doing that then.
Well, I'm honored to be in the film festival, but I'm also sort of tearing up because you and I have known each other for decades, and we've gone through beautiful and tragic times together. And you've been there for me in some of my most scary times, and we have a history.
We
And
do.
I've been coming to this building for 20 years as well.
Yes, yeah. It's a special place. It is. And you're right. I still, to this day, the video that you made of the Triangle Inn is one of the best pieces for us on YouTube.
It's gotten, I think, 500,000 views.
Yeah. People always talk about it. We have people coming from all over, and they'll say, "Oh, you're the guy in that video."
Well, he owns Triangle in Palm Springs as well, a great gay resort. Thank you, Michael.
Enjoyed it as always, my dear.
I'll see you soon.
Okay.
That do not know you, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Kevin Thomas. I'm known on social media as Real Kev, a big promoter and lover of film, very active in Cinema Diverse.
And Real is REEL.
Like a movie,
Real,
yeah.
KEV.
Yes.
And you're always so generous to creators, and you curate programs every year for Cinema Diverse. What's going on with you and Cinema Diverse this year?
Well, Michael keeps having me come back with my web program, which will be every day at 5 p.m., where I find web series that you could find them on your own, but a lot of times people didn't go looking for them. Sometimes I have them making their debut here. I have different themes of them, but I mostly do web series and also help on the selection committee of finding the movies we're screening.
That's amazing. And
oh, by the way, one of our favorite movies they're screening is your movie, which you probably aren't even talking about, because although you are generous of heart and helping the queer community in entertainment and news, you don't toot your own horn enough. So I am doing it. what's it, next Saturday, right?
Saturday, 9:30 a.m.
Yes.
Tinseltown's queer 30 years later.
Yes, no, I am so proud of you for that. You were one of the first people. Actually, if it wasn't for Nicholas, you didn't really reach out to me directly. You reposted something I wrote where I called this the Gay Academy Awards. And then I started coming every year after that. So this is my 11th year to be queer here.
And you're a poet. I like that alliteration.
Well, like the stupid poet. None of that was like talent. But anyway.
So, do you have a favorite? Or do you pick favorites among the content that you curate?
Of course, we all have favorites, but I don't tell my favorites. And if you read my stuff or my reviews on YouTube, REELKEV, I only promote positive things. If I don't like it, I usually just leave it on the table. I just don't feel it's my role to like put down someone's hard work, even if I don't like it. Maybe I don't like it because it was poorly made or I don't like the content. But when I like it, I want other people to see it. I've always enjoyed sharing the arts, and that's what I do with film festivals.
Well, and you do it so well. Now, when I'm covering an event and I'm doing my interviews, there seems to be a question that just naturally emerges. And the question that has...
Single.
No.
Oh.
Well, he's single, yes. No, the question that naturally emerged in my previous interviews is that what do you think separates Cinema Diverse from other queer film festivals?
Well, I really liked it better when it was one weekend, to be honest. But there's just so much content it takes two. But I find this is more of a sense of community. I have gone to so many film festivals, but when I come to Cinema Diverse, I feel home, I feel welcome. Everybody celebrates each other's films. Everybody celebrates people being queer and gay and out. I just feel home.
Well, and you know,
home and homo.
Home and homo. And you know, I feel like we're friends, but the way we've gotten to build a friendship and a connection is here.
That's absolutely right. It's here. Yes.
It's here. We're queer.
Yeah,
and
we are.
Watching movies. Thank you, Kevin.
But wait, I just noticed I have like what's that Munster kid's name? I got his name.
Billy Munster.
Yeah, I got the Billy Munster. I didn't mean to, but okay.
Well, the good news is we still both have hair at our ages. Yes.
I know.
Stay tuned, people.
Okay, bye.
Here, for people that do not know you, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Kevin Thomas. I'm known on social media as Real Kev, a big promoter and lover of film, very active in Cinema Diverse.
And Real is REEL.
Like a movie,
Real KEV.
Yes.
And you know, you're always so generous to creators, and you curate programs every year for Cinema Diverse. What's going on with you and Cinema Diverse this year?
Well, Michael keeps having me come back with my web program, which will be every day at 5 p.m., where I find web series that you could find them on your own, but a lot of times people didn't go looking for them. Sometimes I have them making their debut here. I have different themes of them, but I mostly do web series and also help on the selection committee of finding the movies we're screening.
That's amazing. And
oh, by the way, one of our favorite movies they're screening is your movie, which you probably aren't even talking about, because although you are generous of heart and helping the queer community in entertainment and news, you don't toot your own horn enough. So I am doing it. What's it, next Saturday, right?
Saturday, 9:30 a.m.
Yes.
Tinseltown's queer 30 years later.
Yes, no, I am so proud of you for that. You were one of the first people. Actually, if it wasn't for Nicholas, you didn't really reach out to me directly. You reposted something I wrote where I called this the Gay Academy Awards. And then I started coming every year after that. So this is my 11th year to be queer here.
And you're a poet. I like that alliteration.
Well, like the stupid poet. None of that was like talent. But anyway.
So do you have a favorite, or do you pick favorites among the content that you curate?
Of course, we all have favorites, but I don't tell my favorites. And if you read my stuff or my reviews on YouTube, REELKEV, I only promote positive things. If I don't like it, I usually just leave it on the table. I just don't feel it's my role to like put down someone's hard work, even if I don't like it. Maybe I don't like it because it was poorly made or I don't like the content. But when I like it, I want other people to see it. I've always enjoyed sharing the arts, and that's what I do with film festivals.
Well, and you do it so well. Now, when I'm covering an event and I'm doing my interviews, there seems to be a question that just naturally emerges. And the question that has...
Single.
No.
Oh.
Well, he's single, yes. No, the question that naturally emerged in my previous interviews is that what do you think separates Cinema Diverse from other queer film festivals?
Well, I really liked it better when it was one weekend, to be honest. But there's just so much content it takes too. But I find this is more of a sense of community. I have gone to so many film festivals, but when I come to Cinema Diverse, I feel home, I feel welcome. Everybody celebrates each other's films. Everybody celebrates people being queer and gay and out. I just feel home.
Well, and
Home and homo.
Home and homo, and I feel like we're friends, but the way we've gotten to build a friendship and a connection is here.
That's absolutely right. It's here. Yes.
It's here. We're queer.
Yeah,
and
we are.
Watching movies. Thank you, Kevin.
But wait, I just noticed
yes?
I have what's that Munster kid's name? I got his
Herman, Billy Munster.
Yeah, I got the Billy Munster. I didn't mean to, but okay.
Well, the good news is we still both have hair at our ages.
Oh,
yes.
I know.
Stay tuned, people.
Okay, bye.
Like a diamond, you alone. You cut my heart like glass, just like that. Like a lion, uncontrolled. Your mark is on my back, just like that. In it for the big thrill. Yeah, you play games with my mind, always, all of the time. In it for the big win. Yeah, you own all of my mind, always, all of the time. All the time. Collide with me, come high with me, and I'll go for you. Divine and free, go ride with me. Yeah, we'll go. Let the firing lose control. We like to burn out fast. We're hot like that. Like a diamond, you alone. You cut my heart like that, just like that. In it for the big thrill. Yeah, you play games with my mind, always, all of the time. In it for the big win. Yeah, you own all of my mind, always, all of the time. All the time.
So I'm here with Palm Springs socialites, Marconi Calendis and Adam Caffage.
Caffagee.
I was close.
And he's Calendis Caffagee.
Yay.
Oh, Calendis Caffagee. Okay, well, you heard it here. So you guys are based here in the Coachella Valley, but you travel all over the world, and you have the opportunity to experience culture everywhere. And I was curious how Cinema Diverse stands out for you as an event every year, and how come you always show up here?
Cinema Diverse is a must-do. We have been actually coming here for the past 5 years, and we love it because it gives us a chance to experience the wonderful, LGBT movies that are being produced. And so we're always amazed by the quality and just the diversity.
What would you like to add, Marconi?
Well, for me, it's kind of like, it's like I love our festival here. Our little town has this. That's amazing, right? But for me, it's like the one-stop shop kind of thing. Because we've been to other film festivals, but with those festivals, you have to go out and hunt the film venues. It's not like in centralized, but we are so lucky that here inside the cultural center, we actually hold all the films and we show the films here. You don't have to go out anymore. So that's one thing I love about it.
And we love it because there are 3 different theaters and there's just so many things. So actually, we go home at night and decide which movies and which shorts we're going to see, for the following day. And it's just fantastic.
And you can find everything at cinemadiverse.org, by the way, not only for this festival, but for throughout the programming throughout the year and, of course, next year. So you, my friend, you need to look up hashtag Marconi, Marcone art, Marconi art everywhere. But your designs have just made it into the world of fashion. They've been converted into amazing fabrics and have been on the catwalk recently. Break some news for us here.
Oh yeah, we just came from the recent Fashion Week in New York City, and it was just so overwhelming, like seeing my art on the textile and being like converted into a haute couture dresses and suits, and they're gonna bring it, or we're gonna be bringing it also to the LA Fashion Week in October. So hopefully I can invite my friends and watch us walk the runway again.
That's wonderful. And what was it like for you to see your partner, your husband, your husband achieve that sort of level of success?
I tell you, I was completely overwhelmed and I was filled with so much pride. When they let me in, they let me do all the, photography. So I actually got to capture everything. From beginning, there were 18 different models, and the designs were better than I thought. So I was filled with pride. I was surprised. I was so emotional.
In other words, they thought he was one of the Getty Images photographers.
Anything to get in, because I lost my ticket at the box office. So I said,
how could they lose his ticket? He's like the husband of the designer.
Exactly. I was supposed to be a +1, but they let me in because they were very sympathetic. And they
listen,
gave me a press
it's
card.
amazing what a camera and a press pass will do for you. I have some experience
I
there.
got to stand anywhere. It was great.
By the way, we're excited to see your film about that experience.
Yes, exactly. And we are going
On
to
the
see your film.
28th at 9:30 a.m.
9:30.
Well, thank you. I didn't even need to ask you what films you were excited to see. You
We
just
talked about
volunteered
this
it.
2 days ago. We're going to come and see it.
Yes, and to see Nicholas, through time. I mean, the evolution of Nicholas Snow.
And we're so
Right? I
proud
want to
of
see
you,
that.
too.
Yes.
Did you see the trailer of my film? Were you
Yes.
shocked?
Well, amazing. You're hobnobbing with celebrities, and
Yes.
you're natural.
It was so impressive, the list.
Yeah,
Wow.
you are natural. So.
You're so good.
I'll pay you guys later. We're at Cinema Diverse. The opening night film cast and crew, they're being mobbed by fans somewhere, so I'm not sure I'll be able to bring them to you here. But go to cinemadiverse.org, and also Marconi Art. You got to plug him. Yeah.
Just go to marconicalindas.com. You'll see where I'm gonna be at.
MarconiCalindas.com. Nice to see you guys.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you again.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on your thing too.
Thank you. Have fun. Say let's all look in the camera and say, you're watching PromoHomo.TV.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
You're watching PromoHomo.TV.
Woo woo.
In a safe place, I got room to breathe. Been a long chase, but at last I'm free. These open woods, I knew I could find peace here. Nothing like